Stevens will get things started as the senior will boot it away. This does look returnable, taken about a yard deep by Johnson. Trying to follow a wall of blocks, gets to the outside. Nice return to start things off up to the 32. 9 P5 offers coming out of high school.
Nice.
Kyber rolling. He will take off and run and stumbles ahead to the 40-yard line. A couple of yards short of a first down will bring up 3rd and 3. Week on 3rd down. Kyber hanging in the pocket, trying to get away and able to. Throwing on the run, and it's tipped away. 47% on 3rd down, one of the best in the Valley, 16th in the FCS. Low snap, Schuster collects, and it is off the hands of Bo Belquist, who was open, unable to bring it in, and it's a 3 and out for the Fighting Hawks. And both of these teams in the top 10 in terms of being least penalized. McIver surveying, finding a man open in the middle of the field, and good for 9 yards. First reception of the day. McIver play action again. Shuffling, throwing downfield, and it is... Did he catch it? Yes! Hauled in by Blaine. 1st and 10 from the 40. Little toss outside. Nice cutback there by the freshman Rovon Banks. And they... McIver throwing in the flat. Caught by Banks for a first down. Aaron Cooper, first man there for North Dakota, to the 26-yard line.
Great play call here.
North Dakota bringing a blitz again behind his intended target as McIver delivers, and a nice adjustment made by one of those. McIver to throw again. Gonna wing it to the end zone. Incomplete. A flag comes in. C.J. Siegel was... McIver throwing on a fade to the corner of the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown! Kobe Clark.
Receiver running out basically to the corner. Coley, the safety, had him in man-to-man coverage, and as he's trying to get to him.
Boy, McIver, some well-delivered footballs on that drive, and Abilene Christian, a quick start, and that had been an issue earlier this from the Abilene Christian 40. Isaiah Smith, stutter step through the hole, lowering the shoulder, taken down after a gain of 5. Wilson with the carry, bouncing it outside, making a man miss. Really tough to bring down, and he has a first down to the 23. Play clock down to 2. Schuster able to get it off. Schuster across the middle, and the reception is made at about the 16-yard line. Now they're saying incomplete. Schuster running out of time and has room to run, stays behind, now throws on the run, and Belquist makes the reception at the 6-yard line. It'll set up 1st and goal. Schuster. They're going to hand it off to Smith. Stopped in the hole, lost the football, and I think North Dakota got back on and just rolled over, and the ball came to him. And Stevens on for what amounts to really an extra point from the right hash, and knocks in here on 2nd and 4. McIver across the middle finds an open man at the 45-yard line, and another first down on a perfectly delivered football to Tristan spot to make that tackle. Clark, boy, knuckle and nice shakes. Looked like he wasn't going to get anything in his head. He stumbles ahead for a gain. McIver flushed out of the pocket, fires, and short hops his receiver as pressure was coming that time from Devin Shanowski, and that'll bring up inside give. Some room up the middle this time, close to a first down for Hoosman, and he does have enough to the 20, excuse me. Hoosman, stutter step and finding some room. Pyle always moving forward, always finishing. Play action. Schuster fakes, now going to bomb one deep down the sideline. Belquist at the 30, around one man, and then slowed up and taken down at the 17-yard line. Schuster got in a little bit of trouble, now going to run. Open in the middle of the field and sidestepping one man and picking up 8 yards inside the 10 down to the 9-yard. Wilson in motion, inside handoff, Hoosman. Lowering the shoulder, trying to move the pile ahead. It'll be first and goal from the 4. Right. Comes across the formation. Schuster rolling right, firing to the corner of the end zone, and it is caught for a North Dakota touchdown. Bo Belquist
hustling hard, and then boom, puts his feet in the ground, turns around, comes back to the outside, and he's wide open. Schuster finds him with the
and the extra point is added there from Steven in the last 3. A much big improvement. McIver swinging it out. Coley tried to work off a block, couldn't get there, and Clark has a first down across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on him and maybe shade his way in certain situations.
McIver going to step up and take a shot deep. It is almost intercepted. It was back at the 20. Caden Cobb.
Seems like things start to happen.
Schuster off the play action, plenty of time in the pocket. Belquist goes high, takes a shot, hangs on to it, and picks up 14 yards to the 35 and a first down of the year. Play action to Hoosman again. Schuster finds a man wide open at the 50. Adams Avali making the catch and another. Schuster to Dennis. Caden Dennis, the true freshman, lowering the shoulder, pushed out of bounds. At 0 of 2, this is 3rd and 5 coming up. Out to Wilson, makes the catch, and he is hit immediately and dropped. Great opal for Brady Stevens. This would be a career long. It is down, it is up. I think it has enough leg, but it is wide. Rovon Banks, room to maneuver around Coppinen. Big run here for Banks. A flag comes in back at the 23. McIver out to Banks. A little bit of space. More great blocking, and he squirts loose again. To midfield and steps out of bounds in UND territory. Chased out by Abilene Christian to get right back into North Dakota territory. McIver across the middle. Go Lightly makes the catch. A stiff arm on O'Cansey, and Go Lightly still on his feet down to the 16-yard line.
This is a big.
Abilene Christian in business. Play action again. McIver stepping up, will take off and run. And he is hit at the 13-yard line and dropped by
in the middle.
Clark, the motion man. McIver is going to take a shot to the end zone for Go Lightly. He's got it.
It was decent coverage until the defender slipped. He slips as he's trying to make the touchdown catch.
McIver pretty much knew where he wanted to go the whole way, and as you mentioned, Blair Zapata adds the extra point. And after the missed field goal, coming up with a stat, Hoosman will motion out of the backfield. Schuster keeping his eyes downfield on the comeback and making the catch right on the sideline. There was Marcus Preston. Schuster across the middle. Mogg makes his first catch. Try to maneuver around a couple of different Wildcat defenders. Approaching the 2.5-minute mark here in this first half. Little razzle-dazzle, Red Wilson. He's got some room. Getting a block out in front. Wilson, really good speed. Little pressure coming this time. Schuster rolling away and hitting Smith. Out of the backfield to the 25. Finally ridden out of bounds by Hargrove at the 15-yard line. Low snap. Schuster handles it. Fires back shoulder. Not sure if Mogg got a foot down. Did he? Yes.
That was impressive.
Wilson in motion. Play action to Hoosman. Back of the end zone. Going up. Making the catch. Touchdown. Garrett Mogg.
They're going to get a hand on it. He does a good job of getting it up high. And it's an even better job. Was that Mogg going up and gets for the Fighting Hawks as they are set to receive the second half kickoff. So getting points here at the end of the first half, although we still got a minute 12 to go, especially with a couple timeouts.
Stevens has this one come up, and Johnson, more room to run. Look how fast Johnson is.
Oh, and that helps.
Johnson putting on the brakes, fastest. 3rd down and 8. McIver dumping it off, and it's dropped. They're going to say incomplete.
Yeah.
Schuster under pressure, stepping up, going to let it fly. Jack Wright got it! Inside the 20 to the 17-yard line, and he's out of bounds. Down, it is up, and this one is good.
So the quarterbacks are doing a good job of noticing zone or man and taking full advantage of it.
And Tyler Hoosman cutting it back against the grain and picking up 8 yards. Long one from the 33. Little misdirection. Smith keeps his feet just enough to get the first down to the 35. Play clock down to 5. Wilson motions out, and he's going to get it. Working off a block in front. Wilson cutting it up in there. Banged out of bounds by Moffitt, but he's got a first. Schuster under pressure again, dropping it off in time. Belquist could not get away from Moffitt. He's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down.
And that's the exact spot again.
Give to Dobbins again on third down and able to keep his feet. Excellent run, keeping his momentum going across the 20 to the 23. Oh, more room. Dobbins is free. Jeremiah Dobbins off to the races to the 20 and finally tracked down from behind and taken down at the 15-yard line by Edmund O'Kane. McIver rolling, hit, lost the ball, and North Dakota's got it. Ball's not down. McNabo taken down at the 40.
Job of getting pressure this series.
McIver to the end zone. It is incomplete, and a flag comes in. 2 of them, 3 of them. Looking things over. 3 receivers to the bottom side of your screen. McIver firing, caught. And a nice run after the catch by Blaine Taylor down to the 4.
Nope.
McIver under pressure. Down he goes. Back at the 14-yard line. Finished off by Devin Chanel. It is just 6 of 15 this season. It is down. It is up. And this time it is perfect. Schuster hanging in there, firing. Jack Wright wide open at the 45. He scampers out of bounds. Nice pickup on that completion to Jack Wright. Boy, good surge up the middle for Hoosman. Tyler Hoosman carrying the pile ahead inside the 35.
He's at home.
Schuster to throw. He's going to throw it up to Caden Dennis. Has a step. He's got it! The redshirt freshman hauls it in. Play stands, 1st and goal. Hoosman going airborne again. Touchdown!
I'm going to just go over the top of them. Nice, easy, lands in the end zone. It's an easy call. Your call with points. And now you come back and not get 3, but get 7.
Brady Stevens will kick it away. And again, this should be returnable for Johnson, who's had a couple of nice ones today. Called in.
Well, maybe not.
Inside the 10, finally taken down by O'Canty. Back at the 5 yards and penalties now for Abilene Christian. Little dipsy-do on the reverse. Out to Golightly, who's got some room. And Golightly, long run across the formation, forced out of bounds. And they've come up with some big ones today. Clark again in motion. McIver, corner of the end zone, caught!
And again,
touchdown!
Defender falls down. This was a theme. Not good. So you're just standing in the pocket, fire one-man route. And Siegel there loses his foot.
3. Zapata, perfect on the extra point. And
we 4th game we got here.
Belquist in motion, inside handoff. Hoosman around initial tacklers and upended after a gain of 12 yards.
You assume, 100 yards in penalties is basically giving up 7 points. And they're still only down 3, so good job by them.
Oh, Schuster run out of trouble, flares it out to Belquist. Heads up play there for Schuster as we're under 13:30 to go in the football game. Schuster flushed out of the pocket, running out of time, and down he goes. First sack of the game, and it's made. Clark in motion, eyeing things, stepping up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield, tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Malachi Buckner. Down to the 11-yard line. Schuster trying to run away from trouble, getting the edge around Bradley inside the 10 and dragged down.
Yep.
And that'll be a horse collar penalty at the inside give. Hoosman, quick hitter up to the 5-yard line before he is finished off by Chigne Nwankwo. Hoosman again. Tiptoeing inside the 5. Hoosman fighting! Touchdown!
That's all Hoosman power right there. He wanted it more than the defenders. He gets big guys, and here is just all effort and want to.
Wow, what a run for North Dakota. Stevens adds the extra point back to a 10-point lead with 9:49 to go.
He had some big timely runs as well, but that one was just all man. He wanted it.
Well, they're done kicking to Davion Johnson, taken by the up man and plowing ahead. Still good. Play action this time to Banks. McIver has room to run if he wants to. Casey Schultz giving chase. I think a flag came in back at
down.
Empty formation here on 1st and 10. Fighting Hawks rush 4. McIver firing on the run. Reception is made again at the 30-yard line, and another big passing play. 6. McIver quick out there to Clark, working off a couple of blocks, dashing to the outside. He has speed to the outside. That's Davion Johnson. Davion Johnson on that reception.
Secured the edge for that. Look at that. Perfect receiver. They maybe a little grab and tug wasn't called, but they allow their man to get to the edge. Teams back and forth answering each other. Which team is going to make the mistake or overcome it?
Banks cutting back. Nice run into the end zone. Touchdown.
Running back see it. And Banks, boom, right there, puts his foot in the ground, sees the cutback, gets it into the end zone.
Big game against Western New Mexico earlier this season for 143 yards. And between he and Dobbins, the ground game has been 7. We're going to hand it off again. Hoosman breaking through the line this time. Lowering the shoulder at the 37 and taken down by Moffitt at the 40. Right will motion in and out. Hoosman again, inside handoff. More room this time, and Hoosman still fighting for extra yardage. He is 1 yard short of a first down to the 40.
So you have control of the ball game.
Gavin Zebarth has not carried the ball much this time. Belquist on a little flanker screen. And a nice open field tackle. That would look like it was really set up. And Patrick from locking up a victory. Vaughn gets a good push from behind. Easily picks up the first down to the 26. In a game that was scheduled last December. It was a makeup game. It was supposed to be Utah Tech. Schedule got flipped around.